Getting all around my room, my world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video here on the Water Juice channel, and welcome. Finally, it is here. We have waited 11 years for a new college football game, and it is finally time. I cannot believe it. Honestly, I'm pinching myself sometimes, thinking that this is just going to be a dream, and I'm going to wake up and the game is not out yet. But we are here. Finally, it is time to play. I have so many ideas that I want to do in this game. There's going to be so much content. I'm probably going to do double uploads for a little bit. Double uploads take a while because that's double the content I have to record. Instead of just one video per day, then it's obviously two. So double uploads for a little bit just so that we can get the hype going for college football. I am so excited. We're going to have Dynasties. We're going to have Road to Glories. We're going to have probably a couple Ultimate Team videos just to kind of get our feet wet with the mode and never play it again. We're going to have rebuilding challenges. Challenge normal rebuilds. Challenge rebuilds. All different types of things are going to be in this college football video game, and I hope you guys join me for the ride. Today, as you've seen by the title and the thumbnail, we've got our first Dynasty. I have chosen my team for Dynasty this year. It is a team that is in, when you were going through all of the different rankings of people are putting up their big boards of teams that are the best teams to start a rebuild with in College Football 25, my team that I've chosen is in the top of that list. They've had their time in the sun in the past with great quarterbacks, but they've never really been able to secure any huge commitments, any huge 5-star rankings, any huge top 25 polls. Obviously, no college football playoffs appearances for them, and that's maybe because of their location. We are going to be rebuilding the University of Hawaii. Yes, I know. The University of Hawaii, the Rainbow Raiders, are my Dynasty team, at least the beginning Dynasty team for College Football 25. And you may be saying, Juice, weren't you just in Hawaii? You're currently doing a Honolulu Desperados series on Madden 24. What are you doing going back to Hawaii? And I'll explain. I was going through some of the teams. I considered maybe doing Kansas because, because they're good now, but because of their history in college football the past 20 years or so. They've been just god-awful. So I considered doing Kansas. I considered doing Boise State. I don't want to do Kennesaw State because that's literally going to be every single team, or every single YouTuber is going to do Kennesaw State, either in a one-off rebuild video or as their actual team they're going to use in their Dynasty because they're the new team in college football in FBS. And I think they're the lowest rated team in all of football, all of the game. Either that or Ball State. I can't remember exactly which one. But that's going to be done and dusted. That we don't need to cover that. I chose a team that I don't think a lot of people are going to choose in Hawaii. And I had such a great time in Honolulu with the Desperados that I figured, why not parlay that into a Hawaii rebuild? Why not go over to the mainland, the main island, and hit up the Honolulu, Hawaii Rainbow Raiders. And that's what we're going to be doing. So today's Dynasty is all about setting up the team, learning about the players, getting the recruiting board set up, and then the next episode we'll be actually jumping in and playing our first game with the Hawaii Rainbow Raiders. Now, I do want to mention, I did a live stream previously on the drop of this game. When it first came out, I did my live. I think I went live at like 4:20 or something like that. Blaze it. And I played a game. I played with the Ohio State Buckeyes because they're my favorite college football team. I'm an Ohio State fan. It was fun. The gameplay is very fun. It feels nothing like Madden. Like literally nothing like Madden. The players feel so much different. They feel better, basically. The gameplay just feels better. I am still getting used to the passing meter. It is going to be a little bit of a adjustment period. I get cooked on defense a lot, but that's normal. That's any game that I play, whether it's 2K or baseball or Madden, whatever game I'm playing that has defense involved, I'm going to get cooked in it. So that's a normal. I wasn't expecting anything else. And I'm really liking this. I'm going to suck. That's just right out the gates. I'm going to suck. So don't come here. Although if you're a longtime member of the World of Juice Club, you know that I'm not good at video games, basically. I'm not good at sports games. So you know that I'm going to suck. So you don't come here for the gameplay. You come here for me raging at the gameplay. That's the whole reason you come here. So, but if you're new, hit that subscribe button. You'll get to see some classic content. I'm excited about this. The gameplay is fun. I have not played Dynasty yet because when I tried to play it in the live stream, the servers were down. So now we're not connected to the servers, and we can just go straight up to offline Dynasty and have some fun and start this Hawai'i thing. I've got the headband on, and then when the headband is on, that means the juice is locked in, and the juice is locked in. So we are ready to go. It's Hoodie Mellow, it's Mask Kyrie, it's Headband Juice. Locked the F in. So without further ado, it's time to get started here. Our first ever College Football 25 Dynasty is about to begin with the Hawai'i Rainbow Raiders. If you are unbelievably excited, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel for more. Let's get that subscriber, not subscriber ratio closer together because college football is upon us. Now, college football in real life hasn't started yet, but this is the next best thing. Join the Juice Club, and let's start our rebuild of Hawai'i. All right, we are here at the setup screen. I brought you in here because I wanted to show you guys the rules and the setup for the series. Since this is going to be my main dynasty, one of my main dynasties, but not my team builder dynasty or anything like that. This is going to be my actual rebuild team dynasty. I wanted to show you guys the conferences and all that kind of stuff. I'm not going to be changing any of the conferences since we just had realignment in real life, where obviously USC, UCLA, Washington, all these teams are now in the Big Ten. The SEC got a huge change as well. The Pac-12 only has 2 teams, which is just embarrassing. They've got Texas and Oklahoma now in the SEC. I did consider UConn, and I'm not throwing UConn out of the realm of possibility for a dynasty in the future. I'm very interested in doing a UConn dynasty, so keep a lookout for that. So I'm not going to change any of the conferences in year number 1. Maybe in the future, if we get 3 or 4 years down the line with this Hawai'i team, we will possibly shake up the conferences a little bit more, just to kind of give it a little bit of a fresh flair and everything. And here's the new team, Kennesaw State. Everybody's going to be taking them on. Everybody's going to be rebuilding them. So it's nothing that I want to take on just yet, at least. Maybe in a future video, just a one-off rebuild. That's what we do. But here's our team, Hawai'i, the Rainbow Raiders. Have I always said Raiders? It's the Rainbow Warriors. I apologize. Who's the Rainbow Raiders? There's something that's called the Rainbow Raiders. I apologize. That's my bad. I've been calling them the Rainbow Raiders. That's 100% on me. It's the Rainbow Warriors. I'm just very stupid. So I apologize if you were commenting that or something. Oh, Juice is the Rainbow Warrior. I apologize. That's my bad. I'm very stupid. We're going to be in the Mountain West for right now. If we start to get really, really good, then we will take on another conference. Since we're on a different island, then I guess realignment or location doesn't really matter with realignment anymore because freaking Oregon's in the Big Ten, and UCLA and USC. So I guess it doesn't really matter location-wise, but I would like to be somewhat close, so we'd probably have to go to probably the Pac-12. But no, we wouldn't go to the Pac-12. We'd probably go to either the Big 12, the ACC, the Big 10, or the SEC because those are the 4 conferences that really matter. Except for, the Big 10 and the SEC are really the only conferences that matter. It's really a power 2 if you think about it. You could think of it as a power 4, but it's a power 2. These are the only 2 conferences that matter. But I'm not going to change anything with the conferences, at least for right now. And the dynasty settings, this is what we're going to be rocking with. I am going to be on All-American for right now. I have played a little bit of All-American. It is very difficult. I've read some people saying that All-American plays very similar to what All-Madden difficulty is, base All-Madden difficulty is on Madden. So we're going to start with All-American difficulty. If I start to get very good at the game, which is doubtful, but if I start to get good at the game, I will bump it up to Heisman, obviously. But I've also read some people saying that Heisman is unbelievably hard, like unnecessarily hard. So I don't know. I'm going to keep it on All-American for right now, but I am flexible on it. We can move it up to Heisman, obviously. Coach Firing obviously is on. I am also going to do like a journeyman style series where I'm an offensive coordinator or defensive coordinator, probably an offensive coordinator, and I start at a small school, and then we have a season, we hopefully do well, then we get a job at a different school. Like we keep going and progressing up. We never stay at one school really for too much longer, or for too long. So I am going to keep that in mind too. I am going to be doing that. But Coach Firing is on. The Coach XP speed setting is going to be on normal because I've never really dealt with it. I don't know if it's OP or anything, so we're just going to keep it on normal. Player edit permission, I guess it's just, I guess this is just for online stuff. It's just going to be on commissioner only. Injuries on, and wear and tear is going to be on. Quarter length, I'm going to put it on 6 minutes. That's usually what I have it on. I think I have it on 6 minutes for Madden. I might have it on 7. I can't. We're going to keep it on 6. Accelerated clock is going to be on. Full control for the season experience. League advancement is on manual. Auto recruiting is off, and auto user coach progression is off. So those are my settings for right now. Obviously, we can change the difficulty if we need to. Like I keep saying, it's not guaranteed to be still on All-American difficulty. They want me to go right to Ohio State because that's my favorite team. But we are going to go all the way down to the Mountain West, and we are going to choose the Rainbow Warriors. And hopefully we can make the next Cole McDonald or Colt Brennan. Obviously the legend Colt Brennan, rest in peace, one of the greatest college football quarterbacks of all time. I want the next stud at Hawaii. That's what Hawaii's known for, getting amazing, just phenomenal quarterbacks. We are going to be the head coach, and I am not going to pick Josh Gates. I'm going to be my own coach. Motivator, recruiter, and tactician. These are the new things that they've added in, the 3 different player types or coach types that you can be. I'm pretty sure everybody's going to pick recruiter because recruiter just obviously helps you get better recruits in the long run. So I'm also going to choose recruiter because I want to get the best recruits possible and make this team as good as possible. Why I got the fresh pose going on here. Always be Cruton? That's a legendary name. I like that. But no, we are going to be Mr. And then we are going to be Juice. I like the always be Cruton thing. That's pretty good. But we are going to be Mr. Juice. And we are going to run the Hawaii run and shoot. 4-2-5 defense. My alma mater is going to be Ohio State, even though I didn't technically go there. I actually went to culinary school, if you didn't know, in Columbus, but still. So Ohio State is my alma mater, and then my pipeline state will be Ohio. That just makes sense. Even though we're going to be recruiting Hawaii, it's going to be very difficult. I don't know what the adaptive AI is going to be, so I'm just going to keep it on balanced. I'm not sure what that means. Once I learn a little bit more, maybe we change it in another rebuild. No huddle style, I'm going to be aggressive because I'm going to be wanting to run a lot of no huddle. Offensive aggressiveness, I'm going to keep it 50 along with defensive aggressiveness. Appearance, let's change the appearance out because that is not what I look like. And I heard there's like 500 different head coaching templates. So let's pick one that kind of resembles. Actually, you know what? This one doesn't look too bad. The hair's not right, but that one doesn't look too bad. That's head coach 24. We got to remember that. Head coach 24. We got to keep scrolling here. 24 doesn't look too bad. 29 doesn't look too bad. Can I change the actual head or the hair? Or is it just whatever template I get is what I get? Because if that's the case, then I got to be a little bit more specific on who I choose. I think I heard that it actually gets the coaches look a little bit older as you get further down. I'm not sure if that's 100% true, but I heard that somewhere. So I actually don't mind this one. This one doesn't look too bad. Also, ooh, this one kind of looks like Bordeaux, actually. I kind of like this one. Head coach 73. 73 might be my pick. 73 don't look too bad. I like oh my God, the locks. If this guy had a beard, I'd go for this. Can I, wait, let me pick this and see if I can edit. Can I edit? No, okay, so I can't edit. If I need a beard, I got a beard, obviously. I need a beard. But if that guy had a beard, then that would be totally the person the template that I picked. But I liked, what was it? It was 24, right? Or something like that? Oh, I forget already what it was. What was the template? This kind of looks like Dude Perfect. Where was the guy? Because he looked actually pretty good. Where's he at? Where's he at? Where's he at? 19. 19 doesn't look bad. Again, I need a beard, but 19 doesn't look too bad. I think I'm going to go, if I can find it again, I'm going to go with that one. Although this one doesn't look too bad. That one's good. Oh, here he is. Is this it? Yeah, this is 73. That's what it was. I'm going to go with 73. 73 is going to be my pick. I'll keep scrolling just in case there's somebody that looks like me. This guy, maybe. Totally this guy. This guy looks like me, right? Is there anybody... What's with the mullets? Are mullets coming back? Is there anybody that looks like me? I don't think there is. Which is obvious because I'm unique. I'm one of a kind. Is there anybody out here that resembles me anyway? Probably not. I'm just gonna stick with the one we got. This one's perfectly fine. All right, so the physique. I am 6'4", and I will let you in on a little secret. I'm a little bit heavier than I'd like to be. I am actually over 220 pounds, so we will be 220 exactly. A thick boy, although I don't look this thick. I'm very thin. All of my weight's in my stomach, basically. Luckily, you can't see that. All right, so that's what we're gonna be. Apparel. What do I want to rock with? Coach apparel, shirt. It is just the polo or the sweater. What do I like better? Let's rock the polo. Let's rock the polo. Sure, why not? Continue. All right. So we are now the head coach of the Hawaii Rainbow Raiders. This is their history. See, they have some time in the sun. That's the 2006 and 2007 era. That's Colt Brennan. That's when Colt Brennan was around. Cole McDonald, I think he might have been 2010. Is that right? Was Cole McDonald 2010? I can't remember exactly when he was around, but this is the Cole Brennan era. This is when they were at their peak. So I want to get back to that. The last time they had a winning season was 2019 when they went to the Hawaii Bowl, funny enough. So we want to get back to that. We want to get back to the era of Hawaii football that we know they can be. We just got to get a quarterback that is on the level of Cole Brennan. Although it's going to be hard to get on the level of Cole Brennan because he's one of the greatest of all time. Sign the contract. Mr. Juice is the new head ball coach at Hawaii. Not the Rainbow Raiders, the Rainbow Warriors. Okay, so let's set up the recruiting board. This is what I'm so excited about. I'm excited for the transfer portal and the NIL stuff, and then I'm also excited for the recruiting stuff. So let's get right into it. I cannot wait. Okay, so we got the prospect list. Oh my God. Okay, transfer portal stuff is unavailable. My school. So right now, our proximity to home and playing style has no grade. Apparently, I don't think they can get graded, along with playing time. Championship contender. You know what? Before we get into the recruiting, let's take a look at the team. Let's learn about the team first. So let's get over to the team here. View roster. What are we working with? What are we working with? Okay, so our highest rated player is a redshirt senior, Stephen McBride, wide receiver. Good to know. We also have a quarterback, Braden Shager. Shager? I think that's how you say that. We've also got Micah Alejado? Usually it's Alejandro. I don't know what that would be. Alejado? I don't know. And then oh my God, talk about names. Okay, this is John Kiwe? Sagapolutulele. No, Sagapolutele. Sagapolotele. Something like that is what is correct. I apologize. We are also going to recruit a lot of Hawaiian-born players. That's pretty obvious. But we're obviously also going to recruit other people from other states because we want to be good. Our best running back is Landon Sims. He's a 77-year-old overall junior redshirt. Do we have any diamonds in the rough? Our fastest running back is this guy, Tylan Hines, 92 speed. We got a freshman, Pelham Liu. Okay, he's an elusive back, 5'8". He's got 88 speed. Nice, nice. Then we've got no fullbacks on roster. We've got our highest rated player, wide receiver here. No super fast receivers. Damon Brazil? That's quite the name right there. Oh god, I should have I should definitely have thought about the name pronunciation when I chose Hawaii, because this is gonna be pretty brutal, isn't it? Oh god. Okay. Is it Nishigaya? Nishigaya? I don't know, man. Good thing some of these guys are seniors, so they're going to be gone after 1 year, and I won't have to pronounce their names. We are a 1.5-star program, though. We've got okay receivers, but none of them have, like, breaking the game type of speed, and that's the kind of speed that I want to get. I want to have that air raid offense that Colt Brennan was just chucking bombs to. Tight end is a 74 overall. Our offensive line is probably going to need some big-time work. We've got a couple 70s, but then the rest are high 60s, so we're going to need to work on the offensive line. The defensive line, what's this guy's deal breaker? Can I view him? He's got a deal breaker. Tariq Jones, brand exposure is his deal breaker. Why'd you come to Hawaii if your deal breaker is brand exposure? That doesn't make any sense. Maybe that's the only thing that he could get. Okay, so we got a couple of guys here. Defensive line needs a little bit of work as well. Elijah Robinson, what's his deal breaker? He's got playing time. Okay, his deal breaker is playing time. He's a senior redshirt. Well, he's going to start, so I think we're pretty good on that. D tackle's a 76. No freak athletes on the defensive line, I don't think. Then the linebackers, we've got Warren. Then we've got Logan Taylor. Okay, 84 speed's pretty solid for a linebacker. Like to see that. We've also got Jalen Smith, right outside linebacker, junior redshirt. I want to create some memorable names here. I want to create some program legends. And I think we can do that. We've also got Cam Stone, 79 overall. Nobody here is a lightning fast corner. How good are their man coverages and stuff? So they got play rec all in the 70s. Man coverages, okay, so they're all pretty average. Nobody's like above the norm or anything like that. Our safeties are all pretty solid as well. We've got just a pretty solid to okay team, which is what I expect. That's why we chose Hawaii as one of the teams to build. So let's go to the recruiting board and actually get this. Let's get stuck in here. Let's get choosing our guys. Now, I have seen some videos on recruiting. It's somewhat easy to get 4- and 5-star guys to come to schools that they necessarily wouldn't go to originally, but that means you have to put a lot more points in than normal, and then your recruiting class ends up being very thin. It ends up being like 5, 6, 7 guys when you could really, in theory, get like 10, 12, 14 guys if you go for like 2- and 1-stars. So we're going to have to keep that in mind. I do want to bring some 4- and 5-stars to the program, but I don't know if it's the right time to do right now. So the top prospects in all of college football have already locked me out. But this guy, Travis Kronk, that's a great name. Should I just put a 5-star on the board right away? There's a 5-star quarterback. Cadron? Man, I suck at pronouncing names, don't I? No, I don't want to search. I want to go to click the player. How do I search the player? I can't look at him until I add him. I'm going to put 2 5-stars on the board. It's going to be pretty crazy, but I'm going to put 2 5-stars on the board. Now I want to go to my pipelines. What do we have here? We have a couple extra 5-stars, a running back, and a free safety. We're not going to be getting this guy because his deal breaker is coach prestige, and we are a bad coach right now. But this guy's got playing time, and he can certainly start right away. So another 5-star. Okay, so now let's go to recommended. So let's search by the interest in the program. A lot of 1-stars right off the bat. Not good. Okay, let's just go to star ratings. Okay, so everybody that's recommended is a 1-star. Well, I don't want to get any 1-stars. Let's start out with some 3-stars. Let's start out with some 3-stars and see if we can jump into the mix. So I'll put a wide receiver on here. I'll also put a corner on here. Looks like there's another running back, Craig Board, we'll put on here. A left outside linebacker, a free safety. We'll go to some 2-star prospects. This guy's a 2-star punter, Dan McDonald. That's a legendary beard right there. We'll put you on the board just for the beard. We got a 2-star running back. We got a 2-star free safety. What kind of interest do we have in 2-stars? Ooh, okay, now we're talking. Now we got some interest here. Did we have any of that on 3-stars? I didn't even look. No, there's no interest in 3 stars. Okay, good to know. But 2 stars, we have some interest. So we got a strong safety, Pat Heaney. We're 3rd on his board. A middle linebacker, a left end. We need to look for some outside or some interior linemen. That's what we need. Here we go. Here's some interior linemen. We'll put some of those guys on the board. Right now I have 16 guys targeted. We'll put another corner on there. Definitely want to put an athlete on there. It looks like they really want me to get special teams, so I'll get some kickers and some punters on here as well. We'll put up this guy as well. We'll put up a corner, another receiver. I'll go get that strong safety, middle linebacker, defensive end. We're at 26 right now. D tackle, right end. Sanzenbacher. Dane? Wide receiver, free safety. There's another punter. There's a quarterback. Azavius Merlin. That's a name right there. He's a JUCO, but that's a crazy name. I like that. Those are all the guys that are interested in us, or at least in the 2 stars. Here are the 1-star guys. So I'll put some of these guys on here as well, at least a couple of them. We'll put a tight end on there, Paul McCarry. Okay, so that is all 35 of our guys. So the recruiting board, let's start by, can I start by stars? No, I can't sort by the stars. Okay, so we'll just keep looking down. Some of the 5-star guys, I don't know if we're going to get. I just put them on there for fun. Let's see. Who were some of the guys that we were interested in? Dan McDonald for the beard. That's right. So we have 500 total hours of time to put in. Obviously, that is either more or less depending on how good of a school you are. So let's start going in after some guys. Let's start at quarterback. I put 2 quarterbacks on the list, a 5-star quarterback and a 2-star quarterback. I want to scout these guys. How do I do that? Oh, I go over here. Okay. So first off, I want to start by offering scholarships to this guy, Merlin, since he's a JUCO. And I want to offer a scholarship to the 5-star. Might as well. And I want to scout him. So we'll put some time into this guy. He looks decently good. Obviously, he's a 5-star prospect. I should probably go and put some more quarterbacks on this board since we're probably going to be focusing on quarterback a little bit. Wide receivers, I put some interesting people on here. We'll look at them as well. We've got Sidney Clowney. We will scout this man. Not too much. He looks like he could be pretty solid. 91 jumping. Okay. Interesting. What about Adrian? Why do I even try? I don't know if I want to keep going on him. Let's James Hyde maybe is a little bit better. Ooh, James Hyde might be better. His speed could be pretty solid. 84 speed. Okay, so his speed's not as great as I was hoping for. But now we know. Now we know. Where are my athletes at? Okay, here's... Oh, we only have one athlete on there. Antoine Binns. What's he good at? He's got 90 speed, 88 acceleration. He looks like he's probably a running back by his attributes. Could be a receiver, a receiving back possibly. Let me go to my board and take some guys off. Let's take some guys off here. So, guys that I don't really want to go after are probably some of these top 5 guys, or top 5-star guys. We're probably not going to go after them. So I'll take Donald off. How do I do that? Oh, I remove to hold. Okay, we remove him off the board. We remove. Is there anybody else that we're like really out of the race for? Probably not. All these guys were pretty much in the race before. But I want to go and add another quarterback to the board. So let's go. How do I go by position? Can I not go by? Oh, I have to go the other way. Hold on. Quarterback. Here we go. Okay, so we have some quarterbacks. Who do we want to go after? Now, there's a couple of guys that our interest is level 2. But the first guy that's a 2-star is Shaq Judge. Now, that's a name. You know what? I'm going to put him on the board. Shaq Judge. Let's scout that man up. Quarterback Shaq Judge. Scout that man. How good is he? He's got 80 throw power, 82 short accuracy. Ugh. Okay, he's not very good at all. He's not very good at all. I might just remove him from my board, actually. He is not very good at all. Shaq Judge. Yeah, that sucked. That's okay. But now we know. Now we know Shaq Judge is not very good. Can we get lucky on somebody? Manuel Arias or Arias? Douglas Cheeseman? Oh, I gotta go for him. He's gotta be good, right? His name is Cheeseman. He's gotta be good. Oh, he's a bust. I thought he was gonna be a gem. They baited me. He's a bust. He doesn't look that bad, but he doesn't look that good either. Oh, I got baited by Cheeseman. That's crazy. All right, I got to stop focusing on those guys. Or quarterbacks. I got to start putting some hours in on some other people. Please let Jimmy Charles be decently good. He doesn't look like he's going to be that great. There's Kronk. Are we even going to be able to get in on Kronk? I'm going to offer Kronk a scholarship. What about Carlos Coffey? Is Carlos Coffey going to be pretty good? I mean, he don't look too bad, really. What about is it Raymond or Ramon? It could be Ramon. Oh, our first gem! Our first gem is Ramon Funk. You know what? You're getting a scholarship just because you're a gem, big dog. And then Matt Sanzenbacher. Dane Sanzenbacher. Is he going to be a gem too? No, he's not a gem, but he does look pretty solid. We have 70 hours. 70 hours. Quincy Ivey. We put a little bit of points into. Middle linebacker Kyrie Lanning. Scout him a little bit. Okay. And then you know what? I've got 10 points. I'm going to separate those between some scholarships. So we're going to go Mafu Lotulele. You're getting a scholarship, big dog. And then we're going to go over to some other position. Probably maybe running back. Let's give the let's give the scholarship to Antoine Binns. He deserves a scholarship. Boom. That's all my hours for this one. Oh, I need to put a 35th guy on the board. Hold on. I need to put a 35th guy on my board. Prospect list. We're probably just going to put another quarterback on there. Quarterback. Let's see. Who do I want to put on this board? Hopefully we find another gem. Is there no way I can see their stuff before I put them on the board? I don't think there is. We know Shaq Judge is not great. We already looked at Merlin. I think Merlin's already on our board. Cheeseman, we got fooled by. Avery Dingle. Maybe Ben Thomas is somebody we go after. Or maybe Cortez Woodhead. Let's go for Cortez Woodhead. We'll put him on our board, and then we'll scout him a little bit later. All right, custom schedules. What's the schedule look like for Hawaii? We got FCS East, which it looks like it's the not the expert. What were they? Rocket City. That looks like the Rocket City guys. I could be wrong. There could be another one that I'm thinking of. Then we got UCLA. Great. Sam Houston, FCS Midwest, which looks like Good Game Bros custom team he made. San Diego State, Boise State, Okay, these are all the conference teams, except for Washington State, obviously. Okay, I think we could have a pretty solid season this year. We could certainly have a pretty good year. UCLA is going to be pretty tough. They have to come to Hawaii, which is kind of crazy. Oh, we got a week 0 game. I didn't realize we got a week 0 game. That's kind of wild. I didn't think we had a week 0 game. We do. Army-Navy week. That's cool they added that in. Okay. Do we have any rivalries? Does Hawaii have any rivalries? I don't even know. Who would they have a rivalry with, I guess? Oh, they got this. UNLV. They got they play for a pineapple? Okay. And then they've got Fresno State as a rivalry game. All right, so we got 2. We got 2 things that we play for. That's cool. I'm not going to change anything. We're going to keep the schedule the same since it's the year 1 schedule. The top stories. Here's your Heisman, your preseason Heisman watch. Quinshon Judkins. You got Carson Beck, All-American. Quinshon Judkins, All-American. And Ollie Gordon, All-American. Pretty solid right there. And then the coaching skills. So we've got 5 points right now. And we are in the recruiting board. So we can go into these other tabs here, these other sections of the tree. But we have to, there's unlock requirements for some of them. Like if we want to go into the architect, then we have to win 4 games versus 4 rivalry games. We have to spend 25 in the motivator, which I don't know if we can get because there's no unlock. Oh, we just have to purchase it for 10. Okay, that's good to know. And then we have to spend 25 in tactician. Very interesting. So some of these are going to take a minute to upgrade or to even get to. But right now we go right into recruiter, and this is what we've got. So we've got 5 points. What do we want to focus on right now? If we start with quarterback tier 1, we get quarterbacks take less time to fully scout. You know what? That sounds pretty good. All of these, the first one seems to be, they all take a little bit longer to, a little bit less to fully scout. So I'm going to start with quarterbacks. We're going to spend our points, our 5 points, and we're going to get tier 1 of quarterbacks. So now when we scout that whatever the guy's name, the Woodhead guy, whatever his name was, now that we have that, it won't take as long to scout him, which is good. All right, so let's get right into the next week. Are we right into the regular season or what? I think we're right into the regular season, right? Oh, okay, so Quincy Ivey has already reached his top schools, and he is locked us out. Good to know. Players at risk of transferring is our running back Hines because of playing time, and then brand exposure. Well, why'd you come to Hawaii if you wanted brand exposure? And then Tongs. I don't know how to say his name. He's already locked us out as well. That's okay. We weren't going to go in for those guys anyway. Okay, well, we're ready to go. Week 0. Week 0 is here, but we're going to put some points in on recruiting. Okay, so Quincy Ivey has already locked us out. That's okay. We can remove him from the board. We knew about that, and then Tongs, we're going to get rid of him as well. I don't really want to fight for that guy, for those guys. So let's get into this. Quarterback, there he is. Cortez Woodhead. Let's see how good he actually is. He's a scrambler tendency, which is nice. Hopefully his speed is pretty good. His throw power is 84. Acceleration 82. 74 speed. Cortez Woodhead doesn't look great. I will offer him a scholarship, but he doesn't look like he's that great of a player. I haven't really found any quarterbacks that are that great. Are we going to get in on Lamb? I don't think we will, actually. And it looks like Craig Board. Yeah, we're going to get rid of Craig Board. We're not going to get into his list here. But Binns, we are battling for, although Florida is really in on him. But we're the only team that's offered a scholarship right now. But his pipeline tier is very good. It's like 6, I think that says, for Florida. We are going to get rid of this guy as well. And we'll keep Swaim just in case. Wide receivers. We're not on the board for Clowney yet. I probably should just get rid of him. He didn't even look that good, I don't think, so we'll get rid of him as well. Tight end, Makari. We're top for Makari. Okay. Well, let's learn about him a little bit here. How good actually is he? He's not good at all, is he? Deep routes, 53. I'll keep scouting him 100%, but Paul Makari, I mean, I know you like us. I know you're interested in us, but, I mean, that's not very good, is it? I'll keep you on the list. I'm not going to offer your scholarship just yet, but I'll keep you here. Let's add a couple extra players here. Let's go to quarterback again. We got to find one. What are the odds we can't find a single quarterback that's good for us? So let's find a quarterback. We will do Avery Dingle and Matthew Cotton, and then we'll also put Alubi on here. We'll put him on there. That gives us 33 out of 35. Let's go to find some more receivers. We've got Cal Godel, and then Zaire Tony. Uh-oh, hopefully it's not related to Kadarius. All right, adding some new players to the board. We will scout them now. Luckily, it won't take us as long to find out about these guys. So, oops, I didn't mean to hit that. All right, let's go into Matthew Cotton and hope that he's good. Is he good? 83 throw power, 78 speed. All right, he actually looks like probably the best one out of the bunch that we've scouted so far. And then Duran Olubi. Is he going to be a stud? 86 throw power, 80 speed. Ooh. You know what? Duran Olubi actually probably deserves a scholarship. I'll throw a 1 on Cotton as well, but I like Olubi a little bit better, I think. I think I like him a little bit better. And here's Avery Dingle. We didn't look at him yet. We'll scout him a little bit. I mean, he looks okay, but he's not really like a guy that I'm super interested in. So, okay, so I like Alubi a lot. I like him a lot. I want to put him at the top. Let's, wait, did I do it? Reorder? How do I'm holding R2. Oh, I have to select him. Oh. Right? Is that right? Select prospect? I don't know. We know Alubi's the guy, basically. And then wide receiver, here's Zaire Tony and Goddle. Scout him a little bit. He could be pretty good. Ooh, Zaire Tony. Ooh, he could be fast. Zaire Tony, spend all the points. 89 speed, Zaire Tony. Ooh, I like 85 jumping as well. I kind of like Zaire Tony. And Goddle, we got 84 speed. Okay, both these guys I'm intrigued by. I'll offer them both a scholarship. I'm intrigued by both of these guys. Let's continue on down with, like, defensive line. Is there another defensive lineman? Oh, that's right, Ramon Funk. How are we doing on Ramon Funk? I didn't mean to go there. How are we doing on Ramon Funk? Are we looking pretty good? Yeah, we're the top school. We've jumped massively into Ramon Funk. That could be pretty good. We could be getting him. Let's go to D tackles. We've got Alec McChristopher. What a name. Let's look at him a little bit. Is he any good? He's not great. Okay, good to know. Good to know. What about outside linebackers? I didn't put any on my board. Lanning and Hill. I didn't scout Hill, did I? Okay, Hill looks pretty solid. Not going to be mad at that. Lotulelei we looked at already, right? Oh, no, we didn't. We just offered him a scholarship. We didn't look at him, actually. Ooh. Oh, no, he's a bust! Oh, he's a bust. He doesn't look bad, actually, though. But he is a bust, unfortunately. What about Antonio Wells? Is Antonio Wells good? Oh, Antonio Wells is not great. Trevor Singleton. Our final scouting points. We can't spend any more. We can only offer a scholarship. Oh, I can't believe that guy was a bust. That's crazy. Let's offer a scholarship to Lionel Johns. Why not? We're not going to get him, but why not? Okay, so that is going to do it for the first episode of the Dynasty. We've done some recruiting. We've established ourselves here in Hawaii. I'm excited for the next episode. I'm still trying to figure out how I want this series to go in terms of pacing. I don't know if I want to do like one episode is one game, or if we want to do multiple games. I don't know yet. I'm not 100% sure how I want to do the pacing on this. I'll figure it out, and then we'll kind of get into a groove. But as of right now, Hawaii has a new head coach, and hopefully we can bring them back to prominence. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I am so pumped for college football content. I want to just keep going and filming so much more content. So I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave it a like, subscribe to the channel, join the Juice Club. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.